Oh, that was rough. That ground over there is just not that unstable. What the hell? I am out of practice after only 6 days. Maybe this is why they don't give me weekends off. All right, here we go. But welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you like this video or any of the other ones I've put out, go ahead and leave me a subscription. They're free. I appreciate it. And now we can dig into this week's topics. I only have one motorcycle one, and the rest are all probably TV related. I don't really know. I just kind of came out here for a ride. I've got about 2 hours. You can see up there. It's pretty cloudy. And in about 2 hours, the rains will start again, apparently. So I'm going to make a quick ride. And I'm going to do a loop, just in case I get caught in the rain. I'm going to do a loop on roads I've been on recently and frequently. And my question is, the question of the day rather, is do you ride on roads that you are intimately familiar with, or do you prefer to go riding on new roads? Let me know in the comments below. Let's start the discussion there. But obviously I will ride on the same roads over and over because unlike a car, there's so many different lines to pick, and depending on the level of traffic, you can get a good pace going and roll with it. So that's what I like to do. And so we're gonna be on Hawkins Creamery later. We're gonna be on Muncaster Proving Ground. We're on Avery Proving Ground now. And we're out to shake off the 6-day-old cobwebs because your old buddy John is not so good at life sometimes. I am so ADD. I can't do one thing at a time, can I? I'm always multitasking, but I don't think I'm good at multitasking. That didn't sound good. Are you good at multitasking? Oh, just what I needed. A nice leisurely cruise. But really, days like today are what riding was made for. I mean, it's, 78 degrees, 82 degrees. I mean, sure, it's not sunny, but it is nice out. A little on the humid side, so you feel that humidity cooling you off as you ride. Yahoo! And I am going to apologize in advance if this video comes out all jumbled like. I might even call it Scatterbrained Episode 2 because I got some pretty good results out of the Scatterbrained video. I'm not exactly sure why, because I'm just not good at that whole side of things. But it really just kind of said, maybe I should just talk about what's going on in my life for a change instead of some trending motorcycle topic. That sounded good, that Mustang. All right, I'm going to leave you chapters down below because that's it. This one's going to be called Scatterbrained Episode 2. It will be a new series on the Road Reality channel. And we are not going to take Muncaster Proving Ground just yet. We're going to hit it from the backside, the reverse way. So stay tuned. Watch this weather make a liar out of me. It is super cloudy. You can actually see it now. We're out of the trees. Hey, airplane. That's cool. There's a Gaithersburg airport near here somewhere. It's literally a place called the Air Park. Anyway, I think the weather might make a liar out of me. Hopefully it gets all sunny and bright and looks good and cheerful. But really, it's kind of moody, just like me.
Get out of my head, I gotta go, I gotta find some space. Take all my time just in case. 'Cause without you, my friend, well, every second is
That was so cool!
remember your face.
What the hell that was all about, but that Ram guy wanted to prove something. As a Ram driver, I'm not ashamed for him. Can we talk about that corner for just a minute? I mean, I feel, and I won't know till I get back home and see the footage, but I feel like I had the bike leaned over like that. Man, 30 degrees? I highly doubt it. I bet it was like 12 degrees of lean or something. But it sure felt leaned over pretty good. Now that corner is deceptive because it looks like it's banked into the corner, but it's not really. And there's some mid-corner bumps and mid-lane irregularities, if you will, that just make it kind of not all that comfortable to go around leaned over. So I tend to go through there kind of at the speed limit, but this time I decided to offload my weight quite a bit, throw a knee out, you know, to the inside, and just get that whole body positioning thing going on. And it felt good. It felt like the bike might have actually just been upright and I was the only thing lean. How did it look? I'm really curious what other people think of my cornering techniques, because I've mentioned it before. I am not a great rider. I'm good enough to not wreck most of the time. So I just kind of live with that and I practice and try to do the best I can. Oh man, old lady on a bike, I love it. Good for her. Hey, you know, I could always stand to get better. Hello, sport bike, Can-Am. Oh boy. And then the Dyna with the Ram. I mean, what the hell were those guys doing? I mean, I was just kind of doing my own thing, but those two had something to prove. Maybe not the Dyna so much, definitely the Ram. You could hear, he had that Hemi humming. Oh God, I really needed a good laugh. Oh man. Oh, that was worth it. And probably my cornering gave you a good laugh too, because you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a street Rossi, look at me lean over, and my kickstand just laughs. He goes, haha, I do a better job than you do, bub.
I wish you could be someone else, but now I know you can't be hurt.
Oh. That was another good one. That one felt really good. I don't lean to the right as well as I do to the left. Boy, it sure does not look friendly up there, does it? Woo. Yeah, them clouds are getting dark. But hey, we're pulling up to Hawkins Creamery. Yay! It's your favorite place to be with your old buddy John, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. I drag you out here every couple of weeks, don't I? But we're not even going to talk about Hawkins Creamery. Instead, I want to talk about the most uplifting show on television. Now, I don't watch a whole lot of TV, and I don't know if you do either, but you're watching YouTube right now, which is what I tend to get most of my entertainment from. I really do enjoy the smaller motovlog channels and some of the car stuff. I'm a car guy or a truck nerd, but hey, the trees look good. Anyway, I was watching TV the other day, and I have a DVR, so everything is time shifted for me. And American Ninja Warrior was on, and I'm so happy it's back, because that is by far the most uplifting TV show currently being aired. Changed my mind. Every episode, and if you haven't watched American Ninja Warrior, it's an obstacle running show. They have a series of obstacles, 6, then 10, and then like 6 and 10 again, from the qualifiers to the semifinals to the finals to the finals. I don't really know, but it's a lot of fun to watch. A bunch of people way more fit than me going out and running obstacles. Guys, gals, the whole thing. This year they added kids, so 15 and up, they're competing on the obstacle course, and they're doing a damn good job of it. But every episode, they have a half dozen or so uplifting stories of people that were homeless, met up with another Ninja Warrior who bought them a van and got them unhomeless, which is really cool. And so there's stories of that in adversity. My favorite is Kevin Bull. He does CAP, Children's Alopecia Project, I think it's called. And it's people that they have a genetic disorder where their hair falls out and they don't grow any more hair. So they're hairless. And, you know, the God, I can't imagine the bullying. I mean, I got bullied as a kid, but I cannot imagine the bullying these kids go through. But they have a group all their own, and they've got this guy, Kevin Bull, who did an amazing stunt on one of the obstacles in his freshman year. And it just absolutely blew my mind that this guy did this stunt. He was on these 3 balls that are being suspended, and he had to go from one to the next to the next. And he sort of got caught up in the second ball, and he did this frog maneuver where he just flipped and did a somersault, landed on the landing pad, and the crowd just erupted. Absolutely bonkers. But that show really highlights the best of humanity. It really shows that you can get through anything. You can face any adversity, that's it. Words, right? And you can come out the other side of it a changed and better person. So I really enjoy watching that show. What are some of the uplifting shows you've watched recently on TV? I might check them out. But that was the big topic I wanted to talk about today, something uplifting. We got enough negative shit going on in the world right now. And I'm out here just going potato, 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 talking to you. Life is pretty great sometimes. There is just something freeing about opening the throttle on a motorcycle. Am I right or am I right? Isn't that a gorgeous bike? I mean, what's not to like about this bike? Other than some of you don't like Harleys, and that's okay. You don't have to like it. I like it. Hope you like your bike. I always look at this bike whenever I walk past, walk away rather, and I think, oh man, I'm so lucky to have this bike. What just a gorgeous motorcycle. I'm just so blessed to have such a beautiful thing in my life. Whoa, cicada. Granted, my wife's beautiful too, don't get me wrong, but she doesn't do 0 to 60 as fast as this does. All right, let's get back out on the road. Oh yeah, love that sound. That's a hell of an odometer reading, 12,666. Let's get past that, right? Ah, Old Faithful, Muncaster Proving Ground. That's that cornering I'm telling you about. Oh man, I bet the bike was just vertical as all get out, but I definitely was not. I was damn near kissing the mirrors, as they say. You see this, folks? That smile? That's genuine. There's no faking that. That is just pure, unadulterated joy right there. And I didn't even have to do like double the speed limit to get that shot, or to go through that corner and have that much fun. That's pretty cool. I love motorcycles. I hope you love motorcycles too. And with that, I bid you adieu. Hey, I did another rhyme. If you like rhymes, subscribe to the channel. If you don't like rhymes, subscribe anyway. I'll see you later. Have a good one. You know, that lady in the SUV, she could not have cut that corner any worse. Am I right? Gee whiz. The drivers around here, just freaking stupid sometimes. It's not all of them, but boy, there's a great many of them that they ought to go to remedial driving school. Oh well. Well, it finally happened. Somebody cut over in that turn lane that's not really a turn lane. It's for the previous intersection, but they came over to my lane and tried to pass me. And the old Harley girl said, nope, not today, not today. Made it kind of a dick move, yeah, I get that, but I still did it. No shame in my game. Reminds me of the time, this little girl, she was about 5'3", 5 nothing, something like that, driving a Honda Civic, and I was in my F-150 at the time. And buying that truck, by the way, is another story. If you want to hear it, let me know. But there's a road near my house, and I'll put up a Google Map picture of it here. And the double yellow line diverges, creates a triangle, and comes back to make a straight lane and a left turn lane. And this girl had been trying to pass me. I was doing the speed limit the whole way, but she decided I wasn't going fast enough, tried to pass me, almost rear-ended a school bus. I mean, it was really a shit show. But then we get up to this double yellow lane divergence, and she goes to pass me through the triangle, and I was like, you know, I'm not in the mood for your shit today, girl. So with that, I put on my blinker as soon as the yellow lines diverged from each other, and I indicated that when safe and legal, I was going to go into that turn lane because I had to make that left. Well, she decided that wasn't good enough, and she tried to pass me in the triangle. So when I could legally come over, I came over. I was like, I had the right of weight and the right of law behind me. So that's what I did. And her options were either hit me, hit a brand new Lexus SUV in the oncoming lane, or stand on the brakes. And I swear to God, she scraped the Honda emblem off the front of her Civic. It was hilarious. Anyway, she stood on her brakes pretty hard, and then we get up to the light, and she wanted to make a left as well. Wouldn't you know it, she gets out of her car, runs up to me. She goes, "You need to learn how to merge." And I was like, oh, okay. Because of course I had my window down and a cigar going. I was like, all right, whatever, lady. And I just kind of laughed her off, and she huffed back to her car and got in, and then tried to pass me on a road not too dissimilar from this afterwards, and it was unable to. She couldn't find a good passing lane. So that's my funny story of the day. This is an epilogue to Scatterbrained Part 2 or Episode 2 or something. I'll talk to you later. Bye.